Dean at Washburn Tech in Topeka, Kansas. I'd like to welcome you to National Technical Letter Signing Day. I want to thank all the participating colleges for joining us. Good morning. I'm Clark Coco, Dean at Washburn Tech in Topeka, Kansas. I'd like to welcome you to National Technical Letter Intent Signing Day. And I want to thank all the participating colleges for joining us on this very, very special day, recognizing students from all across this United States of the value and the nobleness of technical education.
This was an idea about how to engage directly with young people and bring them into great career fields.
Today, you are about to take an important step to prepare for a fulfilling career. This day highlights the importance of celebrating the dignity of work, and the technical training that you will receive is a difference maker in preparing you for success in careers across many industry sectors.
We're excited about the wide realm of opportunities that you are embarking on. The value of gaining a high-quality technical education is something that can bring benefits for years to come.
Having the opportunity with signing a letter of intent says to that special student, that special time in life, it's about you. And there's nothing more powerful than telling a student that you want them in the program, and that you're excited to have them there.
We're super excited about your decision to invest in your digital literacy skills and to jumpstart your career to the next level.
Today you're signing with a school that's going to prepare you for the quickly changing world of work.
And we congratulate you for the fact that you've made this decision. It's important. It's important not only to you and your family, but it's also important to your community and to the nation as a whole.
You've chosen a great time to chase your dream. The ever-changing automotive technology has created a huge demand for you, and FCA is ready to welcome you to the family.
Signing a letter of intent, putting a hat on, having business and industry people side by side saying when you complete your program and you graduate, we'd like to talk to you about employment. I can't think of anything more important.
It sounds strange, but I believe the #1 benefit from technical education is that it ushers in other intrinsic skills. Skills like confidence, humility, risk-taking, and attention to detail.
The skills you obtain in your technical education will not only help you become a next-generation innovator, but will be skills that remain with you throughout your life.
Your commitment today is going to lead to personal success, and that success is going to be realized in your families, in your communities, and in companies like Train.
I firmly believe that we are at the very cusp, the very beginning of a new technology piece. We know that it's already out there and coming, but it's really at its infancy.
Without technical training, the growing demand for skilled technicians might go unmet. So your interest in educating yourself not only helps you and your family, but also American industry, and in turn, the local communities.
And on behalf of Festo Didactic, I want to congratulate you of making this important decision about your career.
On behalf of the LS Starrett Company, I would like to acknowledge all the participating schools, instructors, and family members who have supported these students to this point.
And we want to thank you for the fact that you have made this decision and that you are going to start on this incredible journey.
So from Snap-on, we wish all of you the best on your new journey, and that new journey starts today.
We want to wish you the best of luck and pass along our congratulations on the choices you're making today and the future success you're going to achieve.
Hope has a face. Today that hope begins. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you to all the staff, instructors, administrative teams, colleges across this nation, NC3, and our industry partners for participating. What a great day this is.
Schools that are having signing days and signing up students, getting them ready for the next stage of their life's journey and their careers. But before I go any further, I want to make just a few introductions. Up front with me, I want to introduce our Assistant Director here at TCAT Morristown, Ms. Suzanne Cox. Susie, would you wave? Also, Mr. Corey Bishop works in our Student Service Department. Corey helped arrange and bring all this together, and we really appreciate all the hard work that it took to get this up. Our IT guys in the back making sure everything works. Also, we have many special guests here today. We have some CTE directors, possibly high school counselors, and any others. Would y'all please stand, those of you that are CTE directors, high school counselors that may be here today? Let's give them a hand because they helped us. Another important group here today is that support group that has been with you most all of your life. I think we have some friends, family members, parents here. Would you all please stand? I say a special thank you to you because we know here at TCAT Morristown that when the family is involved with the education and the educational choices that our students make, it makes them tremendously more successful. So I appreciate you taking the time to come and support your family member today, and I know you'll be there for them as they continue your education. You know, last week on TV, I watched several college football teams do a big day where high school athletes came in and they signed and they got their ball caps, and that's all well and good. Some were disappointed maybe a little bit that they couldn't go to the school they wanted, or they didn't, or maybe, you know, they grade schools. I want to tell you today that you are our stars. You are our athletes. You're our Olympic team. The fact that you chose career and technical education shows that you have an eye on your future. You see where the trends are going and that how industry is moving, and that there is a career here. This isn't just a choice for the next year, 2 years, or whatever. This is a career choice. Here at TCAT Morristown, we currently have a 95% placement rate out of our programs into good paying jobs. Another statistic, and one of my favorites, is you will leave this campus with zero debt. So you'll be prepared, trained for a well-paying job, and you'll go into that job not owing for any of your education. We have Tennessee Promise, Tennessee Reconnect to thank for that, and Governor Haslam's Drive to 55. That makes sure that everyone that wants to go to college in Tennessee can go to college. So I congratulate you and want you to know that you're our stars today, and we know this is your special day. I want to thank you for being here at TCAT Morristown. I especially want to thank you for choosing TCAT Morristown. There's 26 of us across the state, and obviously I feel like we're the best, and you've made a great choice. I'm going to go ahead and introduce our guest speakers. First, would like to introduce Mr. Nicholas Gill. Nicholas is from NC3. He is a certification instructor. Of course, you saw some great things that NC3 talked about in the video, so without stepping on what Nick has to say, I'm going to go ahead at this time and turn the podium over to him.
Thank you, Jerry, and on behalf of NC3 and all of our industry partners that you got to see a short clip on, I want to thank you all for coming today. Today is one of those really special days in your life, okay? Throughout the year, you're going to be going through a rigorous training program, okay? So most of you have probably been through high school, and some of you may have not enjoyed all of the education opportunities that you maybe been afforded at your school, but you maybe had the chance to sit in a CTE program for one of the CTE directors that from your local high school, and you got to try some stuff out with your hands, okay? So today you're going to take that dream and you're going to bring it to reality. All right. One of the wonderful things about technical education is that in today's fast-changing and working environment, you have the chance to join a group of people who are not going to be without a job. Okay. So you've probably heard over the last couple of years, you all have grown up in a time where on the national stage, on the national media, we've heard over and over again about how we have a lack of jobs and people are out of work and the communities are hurting around our country. The thing about it that you probably have not heard is that there's actually a skills gap, a very massive skills gap in this country. For skilled trades workers, you're going to be able to find a job wherever you go, okay? In your community, wherever your life takes you, you will not be without a job. And the reason is that there are tons of factories, industries, jobs out there that require you to be able to do something that you can't just pick up by reading on the internet or watching YouTube. Okay? It requires a certain level of understanding, all right? For the next 2 years or perhaps less, you're going to be going through a program that is going to challenge you to learn things like science and math and applied technologies, all of these things that you're going to need to go out there, okay, and take a job, get it done, and bring a lot of support to you and your families in that. I know that some of you perhaps have been told this speech a million times, but I just want to say you have made a step today, whether by your own or by maybe your parents who have supported you all the way, to take the time to come today and sign. My own experience, I unfortunately was stubborn and didn't listen to my parents when it was time to go to college, and I spent 4 years washing dishes and digging ditches, things like that, before I finally understood the value of an education. I myself am a TCAT alum from Knoxville. I was an auto technician from there. It took me all over the country. I have worked in many, many states from the West Coast to the East Coast. The longest I ever went without a job was 17 hours, and that's because 8 of those I was asleep, okay? You guys, the education you're going to get today and for the next 2 years is going to be able to carry you throughout your lives, okay? After that experience of me traveling the country, I actually came back. I've taught at TCAT Oneida for a little while as an automotive instructor, and I've been very blessed to be able to be here today on behalf of NC3. So for those of you who aren't familiar with what NC3 is a coalition of schools just like TCAT Morristown here all across the country. Okay? And what they did is they came together with industry and said, what are the skills that we need to be able to get you a job? What is the education potential that we can unlock when we work together with our industry partners to bring you the best quality education you could possibly get? And that's what NC3 does. So today, this is not just a celebration of work, it's a celebration of you. It's a celebration of the industries that you're going to work on and America as a whole to bring together you, industry, educators, and your communities to change the world. So thank you for being here. I hope everybody, if you could give a hand for the students that are here today. Thank you.
Thank you, Nick. NC3 is a great partner, and they will be part of your training as you go through school. My next speaker really doesn't need an introduction. I've been in Morristown for about 10 months, and I can say that this gentleman is 100% behind education in Hamlin County. He has always been there to support education whenever he can. He supports the students in this county, supports the schools, and he is a good friend to us and been a good friend to me since I've been here. At this time, I'd like to ask Mayor Bill Britton, Hamlin County Mayor, if he would like to come forward.
Good morning. How's everybody this morning? Come on, smiles. It's a good day. It's a good day. Nothing, just because, you know, you've heard all these comments about work and job skills and all this, and, you know, I'd get a feeling, you know, somebody's wanting me to go to work, sounds like. You know, somebody that, you know, maybe supporting me now with gasoline and the roof over my head is wanting me to go to work. And that's why you're here, and that's why you've made the commitment here to TCAT. Just want to congratulate you, students and parents and teachers and CTE directors for this day and for this signing day. Students, it's a great decision that you've made. You may not recognize it now, but it's a special time that you're coming to TCAT and that you're getting involved in career and technical education. It's because there's so much energy and synergy going on in this area where I guess the education world is finally, over the last 2 or 3 years, recognized that career and technical education is where it's at, and that's where the jobs are. And just like what Nick mentioned, you know, he was without a job, what, 17 hours, I think he said, is as long as you have that skill set that you're going to gather here at TCAT, that you'll be well trained and well positioned to support you and your family throughout the decades to come. Let me just mention a couple of things, kind of a did you know type things. Now, Hamlin County, I know we have what, folks from Greene County, Granger County, Hamlin County, what other counties am I missing? Jefferson County, Cott County, what else? Claiborne. All right, we have folks from all those counties work here in Hamlin County, in Morristown and Hamlin County. We're an employment hub. And so did you know that here, that anybody brushed their teeth this morning? Anybody? Come on, come on, come on. All right, anybody use Colgate toothpaste? Colgate toothpaste, it was made here in Morristown. All the total toothpaste, all the Colgate total toothpaste sold in North America is made in Morristown. Millions of toothbrushes that are shipped all over the world are made in Morristown. All the muffins, anybody have a muffin at Dunkin' Donuts this morning? All the muffins sold at Dunkin' Donuts are made in Morristown. The molds used to make the fins that go into the jet engines and all U.S. military aircraft, those molds are made here in Morristown. And then there's dozens of auto parts that are made by Japanese and German and American companies here in Morristown. So there's a lot of things that are made in Morristown. We kind of brag and promote ourselves as a community that makes things. And that's why you're here, because that's where the jobs are. 1 out of every 4 jobs in Morristown are in manufacturing, because we're a community that makes things. There's also the other TCAT programs in fields that they really prepare you well for HVAC installation and repair, and the instructor in that area, he's just tough. He's just tough, aren't you, Tim? Tim's a good man. Administrative office work, those of you who want to go into the office work. Graphic design, drafting, AutoCAD, computer information technology. Every company needs someone who can work on their network and on their computers. Nursing, aviation maintenance, and auto repair and collision repair. All that is offered here at TCAT to get you ready for your career. Jerry talked about some of the stats about the graduation percentage, the no debt. When you get out, 87% of graduates are employed in the field of study. 98% of those who have to take like the nursing exam pass it. So the quality of instruction here is tremendous. So you'll get great instruction. Now, let me just wrap things up with just giving you a few tips, a few coaching tips. And it all begins with your time here at TCAT during the 2 years or less that you'll be here, that you develop good habits, because that's what your future bosses and your future companies and your future employers are going to want from you. And listen and pay attention to your instructors. Be a sponge. Learn everything you possibly can. Absorb all the skills that you can, because the companies that you'll be interviewing with in a couple of years will want to know what you know, and whether you're coachable, whether you will listen, whether they can train you on their specific processes. So be coachable. Come to class. Don't skip class, and come to class on time. I think on your transcript, Jerry, you correct me if I'm wrong, on your transcript coming out of TCAT, they're going to have your attendance percentage on there. So your future employer will know whether you come to class or not, which means, are you going to come to work or not? Because what employers tell us is that if you bring us somebody who will come to work on time, come drug-free, and work hard, we've got a job for them. So it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. Do your best all the time. Tell others, maybe classmates that are maybe a year, 2 years behind you in school, about the experience in TCAT and the opportunities that you're being given here, about the equipment that's here, equipment that you will find in the workplace. And lastly, and probably most importantly, is keep your distance from drug use and drug abuse. And I can't stress that enough, is because that destroys lives, it destroys families, and it destroys careers. And right now we've got programs going on within Hamlin County where we're trying to rebuild lives for folks who have gone down that path. So let me stress that. So again, ladies, gentlemen, congratulations. I know in less than 60 days you'll be high school graduates, right? And then you'll be on to the next stage, and it's an exciting time, and I want to congratulate you on that and wish you the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Those are some great words and some great wisdom and advice to the group that's here today. Well, we've come to the point in time that we're really here for, and that's to recognize the folks that have made the decision they've made to choose technical education and technical training. So at this time, let us begin the signing. And Corey, if you would come and go ahead and we can start the process.
All right, well, this is exciting, isn't it? Let me just say again, thank you all for being here. Thank you to all the administration and counselors that's here and CTE directors. And thank you to all the friends and family that have showed up and to support these students. It means a lot to have that support system around you, especially during college years. And so by the show out in the room today, it looks like these students have a lot of support around them. I really enjoy being in the TCAT system. It's awesome to get to be a part of an institution that really does change lives, and that's what all these students are going to do by coming here. I believe in TCAT, and I believe in TCAT Morristown. I tell just about every potential student or student planning to attend here, I tell them we get as excited as the next school about seeing our students walk across the stage and get that diploma in hand, but we're even more excited about the fact that there are jobs waiting for you all at the door when you get to the other side. So that's what we're here for, and that's what we're excited about. And just want to congratulate you all because of the decision that you're making to pursue technical education and TCAT Morristown. You're going to change your lives. You're going to make probably a lot of money doing it, and you're going to have a lot of fun doing it. So congratulations to you all. Can we give them one more round of applause? All right, so everybody got one of these programs, right? Programs are great, but something always throws your programs off. So we have these with everybody's names on it, and then we had a lot of students that just came out of nowhere, and we're like, that's awesome. Just come on and participate anyway. So we're going to wing it a little bit and throw some students in there, and so not everybody's name will be on this program. That's all right. We'll have fun with it anyway. So we're going to call these students up a couple at a time by program. We're going to start with automotive technology. Do we have the instructors for automotive technology here in the room, Mike or Benny? TCAT, and you're welcome to come as well. I don't see Mike or Benny in here. Okay. We'll go ahead and start with Bryce Harris. Bryce, if you want to come up and sit at this table right here. And Tim Soto. I said it right this time, Tim. Come on up. All right, if you all want to put on that hat. Bryce Harris is from Jefferson County High School, and Tim Soto is also from Jefferson County High School. And both have chosen automotive technology as their career path. So you can put on that hat, sign the letter of intent there, and look up and smile for the camera. She's trying to get your attention right there. She wants you to smile. Awesome. Y'all can go have a seat. Give a hand clap for those guys. All right, next for automotive technology, we have Tommy Vaughn. Tommy Vaughn, if you want to come up right over here to this table. And Jacob Alexander. Tommy Vaughn is from Clinch School, and Jacob Alexander is one of those that just came today. Jacob, what school are you from, so we all know? Jefferson County High School. Awesome. Cool deal. Well, if you all want to put on that hat and sign the letter of intent there. And look up and smile for the camera. Keep smiling. It's a nice smile. All right. Thank you all. All right, next student's planning to go into auto tech be Riley Tolliver. Riley, you want to come up with this first table? And Cameron Setzer. All right. Riley and Cameron are both students that showed up today. Riley, what school are you from? Washburn High School. All right. And then Cameron, what school are you from? Washburn High School. Great. Glad to have you all here. Awesome. Thank you, guys. All right. And last student here today planning to go into automotive technology is Horizon Russell. It's probably the coolest name we've got here today, Horizon. Awesome. Horizon, what school did you say you're from? Jefferson County High School. All right. Put on that hat and sign your letter of intent. You got the hot spot all to yourself. Big old smile. Come on. Put it there. All right, next. We're going to move to students that plan on going into aviation maintenance technology. We have one student here representing that program today, Riley Kaufman. You're here if you want to come on over to this first table. Do we have, I don't see JB or Steve, no instructors from aviation here today. Some of our instructors were able to make it, some had classroom commitments, and so as many as could came. Riley Kaufman is from Granger County High School, and I think you've chosen an awesome career in aviation. Have you been out to see the program yet out at the Talbot Airport? You need to go check it out. All right, look up and smile there. Awesome, thank you. All right. The next program will be collision repair technology. And we have one student today representing that program, Cody Hubbard. Cody, if you want to come on up to this table beside me here. Let's see, I'll see Randy. All right. And Cody is from Morristown West High School. So if you want to sign your letter of intent there, look up and smile real big. Awesome. Give him a round of applause. All right. Next, we have some students going into computer-aided design technology. We've got Charles Lewis and Aiden Lemma. Charles, if you want to come over here to this table beside me, and then Aiden, that one right over there. And then I believe we've got Darren Aldred in the room here. He's our CAD and drafting instructor. Darren, if you want to come stand by each of them and get your photo taken as well. Charles is from Granger County High School, and Aiden is from Granger County High School as well. So glad to have you all. You looking to smile? It's hard to smile and shake somebody's hand at the same time, I know. All right, Darren, if you want to come over here. You're good, you can go ahead. Yeah. Awesome. Give them a round of applause. All right. Next, we'll introduce students going into computer information technology. We have one student here representing that program today, Michael Clark. Michael, if you want to come on over here to this table. This one right here. All right. Michael is from Claiborne County High School, and we're glad to have you here today. Had to drive all the way across the mountain in the rain. That's all right. You made it. So. Sign that paper and then look up and smile real big. Awesome. Give him a round of applause. right. Now we've got a couple students here planning to go into cosmetology out at the Green Campus location. We've got Sabrina Cedillo, one up, and Cheyenne Dishner. Both Sabrina and Cheyenne are from Chucky Doak High School. Go and put your hat on and sign the paper that you're going to come here for the rest of your life. No, we get you we get you in and out pretty quick. So look up and smile. Awesome. Thank you all. All right. And next we have a couple students here for digital graphic design. We have Michaela McBee and Brad Miller. Michaela, if you want to come over here. And now I saw y'all holding hands, so y'all are a couple, I assume, right? So, well, that's sweet, going into the program together. Oh, Bree, you're here. I was looking for you back there. I didn't see you. Come on over here, Bree. Bree Smith is the digital graphics design program instructor. So if you all will sign the paper and look up and smile there. And Bree, if you want to come over here. Awesome. Get up for those students. All right. We have one student here planning to go into the our HVAC program. Matthew Key, if you want to come up and come to this table here. Matthew, we didn't have you planned, but we're glad you're here. What school are you from? Jefferson County High School. Good deal. Cool deal. This is Tim Solomon here. He's the instructor for our HVAC program. Awesome. Give it up for Matthew. This is great. We're just a little over halfway through. This is awesome. All right, next we got some students planning to go into industrial electricity. So I do see the instructors back there, Fred Starnes and Garrett Franklin, if you all want to come on up. And our students are going to be Thomas Lester and Cameron Setzer. Thomas, if you want to come on over here, and Cameron, if you want to come to the other table. All right. Thomas Lester is from Claiborne County High School, and Cameron Setzer is from Washburn High School. Biggest smile you can give. Awesome. Give those students a round of applause. Next, we have several students here planning to attend our industrial maintenance program. We'll start off with Briar Cross and Dagan Ivy. Briar, if you want to come over here. Briar Cross here beside me is from Morristown East High School, and so is Dagan Ivy. Both. You can get in the middle and kind of run back and forth. All right, get up for these students. Right. Sam, you just stay there. Next we have Jacob Jones and Samuel Pauley. Jacob Jones is from Morristown East High School, and Samuel Pauley is from Granger County High School. Give us your John Hancock and then look up and smile. Come over here. All right, give a round of applause for those students. Awesome. Sam, we got a couple more for you if you want to hang out just a second. Jesse Roach and Hunter Rogers, if you all want to come on up. Both Jesse Roach and Hunter Rogers are from Morristown East High School. Sign that paper and look up and smile. Great. Give those students a round of applause. All right. Now we're going to move on to students planning to attend our practical nursing program. Kaylee Turner, you want to come up? We had two students on the program, Kaylee Turner from Morristown East High School and a Kaylee Hall from Morristown West. Kaylee Hall couldn't be here, but it's kind of a little rivalry going there you might have in the nursing program. Kaylee Turner is from Morristown East High School. Do we have any instructors here from nursing? I'm not sure. I think so. Awesome. Give her a round of applause. All right, last program on the agenda today is welding. Are either Cody or David Stansberry here? No? Okay. Alan Bailey and Christian Churchwell. You all want to come on up? Alan Bailey is from Morristown West High School, and Christian is from Clinch School. You want to put on those hats and give your signature and then look up and smile. I think she took extra pictures of you. You might end up in the wall somewhere here. All right, give them a hand clap. All right, next we got Kristen Holzclaw. If you want to come right over here to the table beside me. And Dalton Jeffers. Yeah. Glad y'all are here. Kristen and Dalton are both from Chucky Doak High School in Greenville. Give us your signature and then look up and let us see those whites. I'm sure you brushed with Colgate, right? All right, thank you all. Next we got Trevor Kraft and Seth Mills. Seth, you in there right there. Trevor is from Granger County High School and Seth is from Jefferson County High School. Sign your paper there and then look up and smile. Thank you all. And last but not least, Riley Tolliver. Riley, where are you at? I know you're here. Talk to you. Has anybody seen Riley Tolliver? Oh. Okay, I must have had you in two places then. You want another hat? I can help you with that probably. I know we had some students kind of in last minute. I don't want to forget anybody. Are there any students here that came in that I didn't get? All right, come on up. All right, what's your name? Clint Sane, yeah. Oh, I had you over here to the side, yeah, okay. And Rocky Miller. Rocky Miller, here? Yeah, a couple that walked in. Clint, what school are you from? Jeff County High School, and then Rocky Miller. Washburn? All right. And both of y'all are going to industrial maintenance, right? Sam, you want to come back up here? You got a couple more. You gotta navigate through all those chairs. All right, give them a hand clap. Awesome. Well, if that's all the students, nobody else, thank you all for being here. I'm going to turn it back over to our school president and let him have a few remarks.
Thank you, Corey. That was a great job. And I heard somebody say they want another hat. I want one of those hats. I just want y'all to know I may have to sign up for one of the programs here. Of course, I see all the instructors back there. They're kind of dodging, thinking, I hope it ain't my program. But we're once again, we're proud that you chose us and the programs that you picked and the success. I thought about what the mayor said about TCAT Morristown is known for a place that, or Morristown's known for a place that makes things. It would be my dream if someone said, what is TCAT Morristown's? What do they make? And I hope someone says they make success stories, because that's what each and every one of you can be if you finish the program that you've signed up for. You can be a success. And I would encourage all of you that when you complete your education here, to continue on, never stop. Education is a lifelong process. I think everyone here could say that they're continuing to learn themselves. But let this be the springboard that launches you into the great career that you've chosen. And then as you see the path ahead of you, then continue on and continue to pick education and make it a priority in your life, because it will only make you more successful as you go down the road, go down your journey. Before I dismiss, I want to remind you that this today was recorded, that there will be a recording available to watch the ceremony. I also want you to know that we have tours set up for any of y'all that would like to take a tour. We have tour guides. And I have one big favor to ask. I would like for all of those that signed today, if they could all come back up front, because anytime I get a chance to have my picture made with an awesome group of people, I always do it. So you're dismissed at this time, but I would like to ask all of our signees if they could come back up front for one more picture.